Hello and welcome to the orientation session for the FR exam of the ACCA qualification. My name is Alina Kareem and I'm your tutor for financial reporting at Skans ECampus. Today we will be discussing the syllabus, course coverage and exam structure of FR. Let's start with the introduction of the subject. The financial reporting paper, abbreviated as FR, falls in the applied skills level of the ACCA qualification and is therefore compulsory for all to attend unless you have claimed exemption from it based on your previous qualification. Here you can see the knowledge linkages of FR with other ACCA exams. The FR exam mainly builds up on the financial accounting exam of the knowledge module of ACCA. FR is then directly relevant to the strategic business reporting paper at the strategic professional level of ACCA. SBR is also a compulsory exam and the knowledge of FR is very frequently tested in the SBR exam. FR also forms the base of audit and assurance exams, as in those exams you need to know the correct accounting treatment to know what the company has incorrectly recognized. Therefore, the knowledge aspects you cover in FR are extremely important. The entire syllabus for the FR paper is split into 5 key areas. It starts off with the knowledge of conceptual and regulatory framework, which forms the base for the development of all the standards. Then section B of the syllabus covers accounting standards, explaining the accounting treatment of different items to be reflected in financial statements. I will here then discuss the section D first, where the accounting transactions are summarized and converted into individual or consolidated financial statements. Section C covers the interpretation of individual and consolidated financial statements and the accounting treatment done in them. The final syllabus area of developing employability and technology skills is covered through your computer-based exam, since the objective is to make sure you are comfortable navigating your way through basic technology used in everyday work life. Now we come to the course plan set up in your study room to cover the key areas of ACCA syllabus of the FR exam. We will first cover the individual standards in our syllabus. Then after covering the conceptual and regulatory framework, we will learn how to make individual financial statements of the companies. We call this topic final accounts. Then we will understand the concepts of consolidation and learn how to make consolidated financial statements. Afterwards, we will see how we can interpret financial statements for the usage of stakeholders. The last statement that we will cover will be the statement of cash flows. While covering each individual standard, we will follow a certain pattern. We will start with the objective of the standard, identifying which topic will be covered in that particular standard. Then, we will cover the scope of the standard, which means what are the items on which this particular standard is applicable. Then we will cover key definitions and recognition criteria. Then comes the measurement criteria and disclosures. Many students confuse between recognition and measurement criteria. The recognition criteria talks about when and how a transaction is to be recognized. And measurement criteria talks about the value at which an item can be recorded. Now moving on to the exam pattern, please note that you will have 3 hours to attempt a 100-mark paper and need to score at least 50% to pass the exam. The exam consists of 3 sections. Section A is of 30 marks, Section B is also of 30 marks and Section C is of 40 marks. All the questions are compulsory. In Section A, you will be attempting a total of 15 questions worth 2 marks each. These are objective type questions, also called OTs. So you either get them right and score the full 2 marks or you score none. There is no concept of partial marking in this section. The type of objective type questions commonly set in FR exam are number 1, multiple choice, or number 2, multiple response questions. Then number 3, selecting the correct answer from a drop-down menu. Number 4, entering the correct answer in a blank space, which requires, please remember, only figures or a decimal point to be entered. You are not supposed to write any alphabet or currency sign, etc. in your answer space. Then the next type of question that you may get is where you have to select the right answer on the options displayed and dragging and dropping the correct answer in the designated space. The questions in this section can cover any area of the syllabus. Next is section B, in which you will have 3 scenarios, or as they are commonly known or termed as objective test cases or OT case questions. Each objective test case or scenario will have 5 objective type questions which will not be interdependent. This means that if you get one question wrong, it will not affect the responses to the remaining questions related to that case. A mix of numerical and theoretical questions is tested over here. Normally, the theory of standards is tested in OT cases. The whole OT case can be on one standard or it can be on multiple standards. Just like section A, each objective type question is worth 2 marks. So you are attempting 10 marks for each case, which makes it 30 marks in total for this section. Again, since these are also OT questions, you either get it right and score the 2 marks or you get none. In the section C, you will have 2 questions referred to as constructed response questions, or what we call CR questions, because you have to present your answer in a designated spreadsheet or word processing answer space. This is the section where you need to show detailed workings to justify your answers and have the scope to score a lot of easy marks. The practice sets and assignments set out in your course plan in Skans ECampus will give you a great idea of the live exam environment. In FR, the questions tested in section C are related to the topics of final accounts, consolidation, interpretation of financial statements, or a portion of statement of cash flows. I will wrap up this session by wishing you all the best for your financial reporting journey with Skans ECampus. I am with you all the way. Thank you.